Okay.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not
There we
block
go.
doors. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Get to my ship.
Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all of our citizens and visitors. You are required to comply.
Gotta go get my ship. Hangar 4, awesome. There she is. Hey, baby. no, 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 no. Haha. Trying to straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Ooh. There we go. All right, there we go.
Please visit us again. Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities. Please proceed to Customs and Security area for processing.
Okay, so.
Please clear hangar for ship storage.
Okay. So I appear to be floating in space. Aha. Not really certain as to what happened just there. Okay. Do I have to request takeoff? I'm not lost. I just don't know where I am.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter spaceport. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
How's that for timing?
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport. Arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Our planetary ecosystem is efficient. Declare any flora and fauna custom nature.
Alright. Let's try this again. That is so awesome. Alright. So...
You are cleared for liftoff.
There we go.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green. Engines online.
Thank you for your patronage.
Landing gear retracted. hydrogen fuel at 100%. Hydrogen fuel at 100%. Hydrogen fuel at 100.
Okay, so okay, it's working. Good. Good.
Hydrogen fuel at 100%.
Alt, no, Z.
Hydrogen fuel at 100%. Oh. Um. Correlated. Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. All right. So I'm in the main menu.
Thursday sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Alright, let's see if this will work. If this works, you should get a loading screen.
Party launch received from party leader. Press bracket to join. Boom.
You loading?
Yep.
Perfect. Didn't work before.
Gets better with every patch.
So, well, it does. Well, sometimes. They released 3.4 onto the test universe. And so I've been playing around with my newer version of one of my ships, I guess. Yeah, the whole Hurston thing is not 60 frames per second, it's more like 12 right now.
Damn. It's worth it though. It's a sexy 12 frames.
Yeah. Stop animation. Oh, do I see you? Is that you?
Some
That is
claymation.
you.
You see me before I see you.
I don't. Well, I think you're in another habitat. So, what have you done so far?
I flew here.
That's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, no,
Okay.
and by pretty much, I mean that is exactly it.
Okay. Can I look in here? That's kind of cool. I
A
have no
haphazard
helmet, so
job at
that-
the landing.
Well, you didn't blow it up, so that's a thing.
That is.
So do you know how to get out of here?
I go out and I go to the elevator and then I go to the main floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched a couple seconds of you and Ray playing, so that's the only reason I know my way around here.
Yeah, there was a huge problem when they first came out with this.
Mhm.
That when you were probably like, I'd have to say like a few thousand feet in the air, it would briefly flash red where you weren't supposed to be,
Mhm.
and then you'd never see what the no-fly zone was beyond that.
Oh wow.
So you would be like, okay, well I can fly over the city and everything, and then all of a sudden you're dead. It was just like a death wall, but you had no clue that that was happening because
Yeah,
there was
you could see
nothing
it.
showing you that anything was wrong. You were like, God damn it,
Hold on one second.
little Daco. Oh, you're up there.
Alright, I'm gonna have to step outside here in just a second.
Yeah.
I'm heading down the elevator, heading down right now.
I looked up and I saw you.
This game is sexy.
Right? Is this you?
Is that you?
Name's at your foot.
With the top hat?
Your name doesn't show up.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
below
your name
you.
doesn't show up above your head. It's on your feet. It makes no sense whatsoever. So eventually they're going to have to change that because that's
Yeah.
just fucking retarded.
I was like,
So, have you walked around here?
not really. I
Oh, yeah,
kind of
you're
just
gonna
ran
have the
through.
top hat.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I forgot about the top hat.
Yeah.
I want to be classy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, you go over here. Have you ridden the train yet?
I have.
We had to ride in the train.
I failed at taking off, and then I learned that you need to request permission to take off.
Yeah. Otherwise, they don't open. the
Well,
ceiling.
I had this weird glitch happen where my ship disappeared, and then I was floating in space, and then I died.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then I was back in my apartment. Oh, okay, I gotta step outside just 1 second.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details. Need a job? Person Dynamics is currently hiring in multiple departments. If credits are tight, we even offer a credit advance for new qualified employees. See your local recruiter for details. Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details. Need a job? Person Dynamics is currently hiring in multiple departments. If credits are tight, we even offer a credit advance for new qualified employees. See your local recruiter for details. Finally ready to take the plunge on a used ship? Swing by the New Deal Shipyard for exciting deals on all your favorite brands. Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
Oh, dude. My family hit me up. They're like, hey, we're grabbing McDonald's. You want us to drop you off something? I was like, yes.
Yes. What's wrong with you?
Duh. What, you mean I don't have to cook tonight? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in the test version that they pushed out, 3.4, going to be coming out probably in like a week or two. Apparently this area that I'm standing at opened.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gotten that far yet, so
Need a job?
so I have no idea what it looks like, but I finally figured out how to get there because the directions to get there don't make any sense.
Mhm.
So
Holy
I
NPCs.
come back. Goddamn. Oh, yeah. This is why I was having so much trouble finding it, because it makes no sense how you get here.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm back here. So, supposedly this thing over here, where this dude's
Clean up after yourself.
is where the business district. Or I guess that would be two people standing in each other.
Come on, keep it moving. Authorized personnel only.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, little weird people. But in order to get there, you had to go through the industrial line, which I'll show you why this doesn't make much sense. So.
Oh, yeah, I've been in the bar.
This one? No. It's this one. This gets a little confusing if you get like.
Can you hear me
turned
chewing?
around. Huh?
Can you hear me chewing at all?
No.
Okay, if you can hear me chewing at all, just let me know and I'll mute it. I try not to be rude.
I have siblings.
No, so do I.
Need a job?
This way.
Person
Metro
Dynamics
Center.
is currently hiring in multiple departments.
My
Yeah, by
youngest
the way, all
brother
these-
is like 32 and he's
Credit advance
acts like he's
for
5.
qualified employees. See your
Oh,
local
that's
recruiter for
usual.
details.
By the way, in the test version, all of these NPCs are not so numerous and they actually look normal instead of standing around like children from the corn.
Finally ready to take the plunge.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because
So-
every video I've seen, like the NPCs were walking around and interacting, and I'm like, wow, these
Yeah,
The perimeter,
they get
spaceport,
kinda
and
weird.
industry lines.
but here's the thing that's confusing. You see this big sign here, right?
yeah.
So you have
Welcome
perimeter
to
line,
Metro
which takes you out to the
Center.
gates.
Transfer
You have
to the
spaceport line
perimeter,
that takes you out to the
spaceport,
landing
and
pad.
industry lines.
And then they have this industrial line. And all of these things here point to go this way. That is not the direction that we were in before, where I said that they opened it up.
Right, no, not at all.
So
I
you
noticed
have
that
to take
earlier.
the industrial line.
Like, I was
Doesn't
like,
make any sense.
yeah, I was like, I want to check that out. And I ended up at the spaceport line. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah. So, like, in the test version, everybody is going between this sign and then, oh, holy lord, how many of you people do you need? Jesus. But I mean, like, and then you go here, and everybody's, like, going back and forth between the stations and that sign.
Like, I don't
Because they
think
said in the patch notes, you go on the industrial line, and that's how you get to the business district that they just added.
Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport,
It's
and
like way back
industry
where we were
lines.
before.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so that makes a whole lot of sense. So, did you go and look at
Welcome
clothes
to
and
Metro
stuff?
Center.
That I have
Transfers
not.
to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry
Alright,
lines.
well, Rivet, get off my screen. So, clothing
Welcome
is
to Metro Center.
at Tammany and
Transfers
Son.
to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Have you been anywhere else besides here?
No.
Well, you've been
I've
at
done nothing.
Alazar, which is...
Yeah, I've done the, I've been to the,
Alazar we wake up. That's not very exciting. So you know where the residents are. Those are over there. And if you don't know, in the future, you'll be able to rent one of those rooms and decorate it as you please.
If credits are tight,
now, is that a
you
random
can
spawn?
accredited
Like
advance
the
for
type of
new qualified
apartment that you have?
employees. See your local recruiter for
Yeah, the
details.
current one, yeah.
Okay, because, the first time I loaded into it, I was in an apartment where the bed was in the middle of the room. And then every point after that, it's been, the bed has been on the side of the room.
Yeah, it's like the random spawn to kind of like show you what you're gonna get kind of thing. And it's not as stripped down as like the one on Alazar or any of the other places. So they're kind of showcasing like, you know, what it could be.
Need a job?
But in the future, you will be able to rent cabs like that, like apartment, stuff like that.
Very nice.
Also in here, there is a base building ship
What?
that is fucking huge.
That's awesome. Seriously, you can make your own base? Eventually?
Yeah. I got 4 land claims. I got 2 4-kilometer squared and 2 8-kilometer squared, where I can just claim the land on any moon or planet or whatever, and it's mine. And I also have the ship that doesn't exist yet, but I have the ship that will build bases on the planet's surface. So I will be real estate tycoon.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
That's
it could
the
happen.
monocle and the top hat, Mr. Monopoly.
Yes, total. I think it's down here. Could be totally wrong.
I played some
Oh,
of the Space
it's there.
Marine.
You feel like a space marine?
No, I said I played a little bit of
Can't even
Space
speak.
Marine. The,
Yeah, you get the. Oh, you played a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you get the UEE, which is supposed to be like the military for the universe or whatever, they actually have armor that looks like your fuck, what's his name? God damn it. Master Sergeant. Or Master Chief, there we go. Master Sergeant's an actual thing. When you went in here, did you actually order a drink?
that I did not. I just sat at the bar and
Yeah.
he had stared at the bartender and he didn't really do anything. He's kind of moved his right hand and stared at the cup.
Well, he might be glitched because the other ones are glitched. So, yeah, I call that glitch.
Yeah, he was doing that.
I mean, I could still try it. Maybe it'll wake him up. Hi, dude. Okay, just blink. All right, so moving on. Yeah, he'll give you the option to order a whiskey or nothing.
Well, whiskey or nothing.
It's supposed to be more. Yeah, it's supposed to be more because there's supposed to be like whiskey, beer, and I think wine. That's what they showed in the Citizens on demo thing. So they're getting some love eventually.
They said somebody said in the chat that, or in the in-game chat that on the 20th they're gonna be releasing a new roadmap for development.
Yeah, they're going to do the next quarter. So we're going to see it into like June of next year or something. And eventually, these machines will work.
It looks so good.
Yeah, Big Benny's is like ramen noodle thing. So this is one of the shops. This one will eventually be a shop that the dude
ramen
doesn't
shop.
work. Yeah, he doesn't actually work though. Like it's not like he's glitched out. He just doesn't work.
You don't
And
care.
this is a store.
Nice.
And how much monies do you have?
I accidentally spent a couple hundred. I have like, I don't know.
Hit F1.
F1. Let's see here. I have 9,806.
How'd you get 9,000?
I don't know.
Did you do some missions or something?
Mm-mm.
Huh. Weird. I wouldn't argue it, but probably going to need more if you want to get like gun, armor and stuff. It's going to be reset in like weeks anyway.
Oh, okay.
But at least you get to like a bit. So, on your screen, just stand still, and you're going to see something pop up, and I'm going to count it down so you know when to hit the button.
Okay.
Alright, so when you see this thing pop up at the center top of your screen, just like that group invite thing,
Hit the
you're
bracket.
going to hit that same left bracket.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to send it in 3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Now hit F1 and tell me when your balance changes.
Oh, okay, yep. Right on. Thank you. 59,806. Nice.
Now you can buy stuff.
Now you can buy stuff. Accept combat assistance. Did you send that?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay. No, accept it.
Because basically, with combat assistant, you have 2 different kinds of beacons that you can create. There's going to be more in the future, but for right now, it's like a contract. So if you need someone like an Uber, so you need someone to pick you up, you can do a transport request or like that, whatever it's called. And basically what will happen is that you will set an amount. You can choose a rep level, which no one uses right now because the rep levels are changing. And basically it's like calling for an Uber. Puts like that little marker like you have at your feet for you and the person that accepted your contract.
Oh, okay.
And pick the destination that you want to go to, and they will come in whatever ship they have, come and pick you up. You get in the ship, they take you to the destination, and once they actually land at that destination, you get out of their ship, they get awarded the money.
Nice.
Combat assistance is kind of like the same thing, where you kind of like need backup and you don't care who the fuck it is. So that could be like FPS combat, that could be ship-to-ship combat, whatever, and you set how much money that they make per minute, and so that's what I did. So as soon as the first amount was awarded, I just cancel it. That's basically how you send money to each other right now.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be more eloquent in the future, but that's how you can do it right.
Okay, now this
what I
suit
will
over here. Is there a way to? Do you have to buy it piece by piece, or is there a way to buy it all at once?
What I would say is that you probably want to look at the flight suits, which are the slimmed down thing like what you're wearing right now, is over here.
Oh, okay.
These are some of them. Each place has their own style of flight suits and their own style of armor. So what you see here is not what you will see at the other landing places.
Oh, okay.
So I will give you an example because they haven't reset it yet. Yay, so I don't have to go all the way back. I'll give you an example of what Grimhex allows you.
That's sick.
How's that?
That's pretty badass.
So you can get different kinds of weapons and everything. And if there's extra mags, there's different kinds of mags. Grenades and railgun, assault rifle.
Because this is all PvP, there's no PvE, right?
There is PvE. Like, for instance, if you look... Actually, you don't see it right now. If you get a crime stat, so if you do something that pisses off the world, like you shoot at a spaceport or something, right? Or you blow up someone's ship, and it's in monitor space. If you see that little satellite thing in the top right corner...
Yeah.
Actually, you're not wearing it. Oh, you're wearing a helmet. You should see it.
Yeah.
If you see that little satellite thing, that means that anything that you do that is illegal in that area is being monitored. So if you, like I said, blow up someone's ship, try to shoot at a spaceport or something like that, kill someone, you can get a crime stat. So it's kind of like GTA 1 through 5. 1 being eh, and 5 being everybody kills you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. If you go around places where there's FPS combat ships, also known as Crusader Security, if you ever see that. I don't think they have them around here, but basically what they do is they try to kill you. And in here, on this city, if you have even 1 crime stat out of 5, all of the security NPCs will shoot at you constantly.
Wow. Even with just
Now, they won't
one?
kill you because they turned off damage, because they know it's an issue, but it's ridiculous because they just keep coming. You'll have like 20, 30 people going after you like a horde of zombies.
That's awesome.
And they just keep pew-pewing the entire time. It gets so fucking loud. So, that's a thing. And if you were in a place that does not have that little satellite thing, you can basically do that stuff with impunity because nobody's seeing what you're doing.
Nice.
So, if you ever get one of those levels, there's only one way to bring it down, and there's a place called Security Post Korea, which is back over where you started, and at one of the moons. And you basically have to hack this terminal. In the last update, the last big update, or before the last big update, you could just go over there and you just had to worry about other players. You know, if they were trying to, like, you know, I'm military man today, and I'm going to shoot anybody that shows up here, kind of. Now they actually have FPS combat AI. So they have a security team that's all AI in the station that will start shooting at you.
Oh, nice.
And will take cover and you know, like, strafe out of cover to shoot you and all that other stuff. So there is an element of PvE, and it will only get worse. There's also a pirate AI that will be on ships and stuff like that will try to people.
Oh, I saw something about there's a hammerhead causing trouble around JT.
Around what?
Around JT, whoever that is. They kept typing JT. Juliet.
Oh, I know what it is. Jumptown. It is kind of like the meth lab of one of the moons.
Nice.
It's something that's not marked anywhere, but it's on the moon Cellin, over basically where you started on the other side of the solar system. And that's where they make, I think it's the only drug in the game right now, which is called Wicked.
Wait,
And
drug?
it's like a little moon-based drug. And the only place that you can sell it is at Grimhex, which is a pirate station.
That's
Which
awesome.
happens to be my favorite because I like the way that it looks.
Yeah.
Like the style that they have, because like this looks grubby.
No, yeah,
But
grubby.
still like a little too.
Wait, hold on, let me actually go look at you. I like that. It's like almost like a predator-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, they have some cool things over at Grimhex, because that's where all of this comes from, is Grimhex.
Let's see here.
Whenever they do a reset, that's the first place that I go, because that's where I get all my weapons, the undersuit, and all the pieces and stuff. Because this is from like 4 different suits. So if you want to go over there to get armor,
Right on. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
like
And how do I
it's,
change
to
my
me,
civilian
best looking
clothing?
statement of all of them. How do you change your suit? You had to take off your, you have to unequip your undersuit first.
Okay.
Because like when you saw me like magically put everything on, I just put my undersuit, or equip my undersuit back on, and then everything kind of came with it.
There we go. Did I get that hat? I did.
And like each place has like its own selection of not just like the undersuits and the armor, but most of the weapons they have a lot of different clothes. So like, I'll take off this monocle. So they have like, well, let me take fucking.
Try this again.
So you can have a shirt.
Oh, save changes. That's what I fucked up. Okay. I'm like,
Yeah. Do I have gloves? Ooh, are they gloves? They're the fuck. They look like 3 of these men.
there you go. Oh, I like that shirt.
Yeah, that comes from Grim. They also have like a shirt. Also have like this one.
Nice. Caution, I don't give a shit.
Yep. I kind of like the stuff that they have over there. Plus that it's like, like here it's kind of green and yellow basically everywhere. Alizar is pretty much like a dark green and gray. And let's see, Levski is, well, kind of like similar to the inside of here, but not like outside of this store. And then
Let's go to this other place you're talking about having some awesome armor.
okay. Well, you're gonna have to put back on your stuff
Oh, yeah.
if we're gonna go outside.
Okay, so if
Otherwise,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have my
forget
suit on,
about it.
it will kill me.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, you will be fine until we leave the atmosphere. But like I said, you will not remember because I won't either, and have died several times before. Because I was like, oh, I want to look outside, so I'm going to open up the back of this ship. Fuck. And I'm dead.
Yeah, I think it's awesome now. The first time I fuck it up.
Those eyes are creepy. You look like a dead zombie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's because they're blue. Yeah.
Oh, they're like gray in the middle. It's a little weird. Also, your speed is going to be reset, so you're going to have to use the scroll wheel again.
Okay, so that is the thing. I thought I didn't know if I was placating myself with just going with the squirrel wheel.
No. Oh, and because could be here. Oh, we're in the wrong section. We need to go this way. Where the weird people just...
This is not directed at you. I love you, but I swear to God, if you go near that burger one more time, we're gonna have issues. You're getting froggy, girl. I gotta watch it around her. She will take my food.
So it's either a kid under 6 or a dog.
Dog. This dog has no shame. I remember when we first got
see
her.
that over there?
Yes, the Mari.
Maria.
Maria. Yeah, Maria.
It is a hospital. It is kind of like the first physicalized hospital. There's one on Levski, but it's always been closed since they created it. This one's technically closed. There's like little doors at the base of where all those people are walking and everything. But what will eventually happen, because there's a lot of things they're got to get the tech in for and stuff. What will eventually happen is when you die, you will no longer just randomly spawn at one of the habitats, the closest station that you're at.
You go to a hospital?
You will go to a hospital, or you will go to a medical ship that's nearby you, that's closer. Because they have 3 medical ships, and each thing has like its own level of what it can do. So they have like a... Have you seen the Cutlass?
I have.
The Cutlass Black?
Shit's sexy.
There's a Cutlass Red. And the Cutlass Red isn't in the game yet, because they're still working on the medical gameplay. But it's supposed to have like one little healing bed thing in it. And it will be able to kind of like stabilize you until you get to like the next level of treatment. And then they have what's called the Apollo, which is kind of like a floating medical clinic. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
They can have 6 level 3 beds, which are basically the same kind of stabilizing beds that they have in the Cutlass Red, where it can like treat a little bit more than what a med can.
So it's like a
right now,
like a MASH unit.
Magical cure all.
Like a MASH unit.
Kind of, because you can reconfigure it so you can have 6 level 3 beds, 4 level 2 beds, or 2 level 1 beds. And the level 1 beds will be the same thing that will be in these hospitals.
That's so cool.
So it's like an auto dock kind of thing.
I love the detail in this game.
You'll awaken those things. Yeah, and it's only getting better.
I love the fact that when you
so we need
call
to
an
go to the-
elevator, you're actually calling it an actual elevator.
And it's actually physicalized.
Yep.
Like the elevator actually moves up and down. You don't really see it in here because you're kind of like enclosed. But on Levski or Grimhex, they actually have like windows or viewports in this cut out of it. The fuck is the Metro Center? Oh, there it is. I see a sign. So you can actually see that you are moving in space, not like being magically teleported like it is in it.
That's awesome though. That adds that extra layer of realism. Because yeah, you would in a realistic situation, you wouldn't just magically appear somewhere after you've been injured. There's a whole process of getting your body to that hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be like people that are going to have medical skills. There's going to be people that will just fuck you over anyway and prevent you from going there. I mean, like we have like those security that security place where you bring down your crime level. We have people that are patrolling that, even though technically speaking, the only game mechanic is playing with the machine button. But we have people protecting the button, essentially. Oh, damn, look at our timing.
Yeah. Second time today, that's awesome.
Yay. See, what you have to do is you have to go, in order to get like the full effect, you have to go to the back and like face this way, like towards the front.
Oh yeah.
As it's going through. Because then you get like the full effect when it comes out of the tunnel. And then you can look out the window.
It kind of reminds me of, or it kind of makes me think of, Friggin' Total Recall.
Yeah.
Like riding the subway.
And what you also see. Oh, wait, wrong way.
Alright.
Going the opposite way. You have to be on the opposite one.
Next stop, Pizza Spaceport.
There you go.
See that?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? And every once in a while, you'll actually see another train because the timing just happened to go that way. Oh, we just passed one.
I missed
Where you'll actually see another train going the same direction we are, only slightly faster, slightly slower. The thing I really do love.
Been in the woods too long.
It makes that sound like the wheels are going on the metal, despite the fact that it's a gravel train.
You know
So
what?
it's supposed to be floating over.
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Now
Yeah.
arriving.
Because I was just about like, yeah, you know, yeah, it's interesting. I like how they added that train sound, and then you're like, it's maglev. It's like, oh yeah. Well, no. Then again, there would be I guess, sound between like the cars, the connections, I guess. But it's only one car.
Yeah. But it makes noise.
Yeah.
Like it's rolling over metal. I don't think a lot of people pick up on that stuff.
No.
Train is approaching.
Dun dun, custom. And eventually, this little box thing here that I'm standing in will actually scan you for weapons and illegal shit.
Yeah, I was curious about that as I went through. I was like, is this gonna go off? Because
Yeah.
when I landed here,
So in the-
I get a what the hell is it when you do something wrong?
By agreeing to
I
Crime
got
stat.
yeah, I got a crime stat. Like as soon as I landed, because I went to get off my ship, and all of a sudden I disappeared and ended up in an apartment, and I had a crime stat. I was like, the hell?
So it must have told you that you're blocking like a landing area or some shit.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, have you been over to the ship thingy? The ship buying thing?
I walked in, but I didn't really look around too much. I tried getting in one ship, and it wouldn't let me.
No. We can check. So do you know what a hammerhead is? Look at him looking all good. And rubber banding back to his position.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hey, he's doing a damn good
They-
job of guarding that one spot. Ooh, look
Yep.
at you. That is sexy. I don't know who you are, but I want you.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that red thing over there.
Ah. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be right about that. Sexy.
If you want to see it really up close, just come with me.
I want them all.
Come with me, I will show
This
you
is my
the way.
Pokemon.
Yeah, see there's another red one over here. It's all up close. You can look at it, you can breathe on it.
That is beautiful. I bet it's fast as hell.
Yeah, it's a racing machine. Shit.
That stealth fighter of yours looks pimp as shit too.
Which stealth fighter?
The one you did in the tutorial. The one that looks like
Oh,
a B1.
it's a stealth bomber.
Mhm.
It has like 3 giant ass anti-capital missiles,
Nice.
like huge. The one you're looking at right now is the only mining ship that's in the game.
Ah.
It does work.
Okay, so,
So,
it is, you can't
I don't-
mine with any ship. It has to be just this one specific.
Yeah, because it's the first iteration of the mining stuff. There are several ships that are in the pipeline to do it, but they need to get they basically needed to get the tech working because required for resource management on the planets
Mm.
and the surfaces of things, and also the composition of the asteroids. And it seems that those are everywhere. It kind of needs to.
Yeah.
So they're going to work on the mechanics of scaling it up and down later, but they kind of need to get that in now so they have it all done. What the hell is this gold thing? Oh, that's Yo. You have another one over here? Oh, look at that. And they have your Avenger right here in gold.
Huh.
Can you buy these things? That would have been cool if you could buy. didn't even know these things were here. I've come in here like 10,000 times.
Exit left. Yeah, I'm in the starter ship right now.
I'm going to be the new salesman. I'm going to take all his sales. I will have all the sales.
All the sales.
That ship right there,
Is it there?
that you're right next to. Yeah, I have that.
That is sexy.
That's one of my favorite ships. Because it's quick,
Mhm.
and it's clean. It's not like you had to like do all sorts of different stuff, and it's responsive, and it seats another person. So if like for instance right now, if we needed to go somewhere, we can both be in the ship, and I don't have to bring out like a medium-sized ship just because there's two.
That's awesome. Kind of reminds me of like a
And it
Bugatti.
goes it's actually supposed to be the entire industry or the manufacturer origin
Mhm.
is basically supposed to be a luxury brand taking most of its cues from like the BMW concept cars,
Oh, nice.
kind of like the i8. So like if you look at like the back, maybe not this one, but if you look at the back of like the big luxury ship that they have in right now, you'll see what I was talking about with the i8. Because the engine has like these weird like liney glowing blue stuff,
Mhm.
which is kind of cool. This one doesn't have it 'cause it's not big, but still pretty cool.
Can you deliver me?
And then, if you missed that section, then you definitely missed the stuff that's outside.
Yes. I almost behind it. Let me grab a straw real quick. I don't know why I have a bunch of straws in my kitchen drawer, but I'm happy they're there right now.
Yeah. Any extra straws that I get, I always put in that miscellaneous junk drawer that everybody has in their kitchen.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Or how
Right.
tissues keep ending up in my pocket.
Did someone just bump into me?
Yeah. True
Oh,
story.
sorry. I'm blocking them.
He's like, I'm waiting.
Yeah, like all of a sudden I just get pushed forward and I'm like, what? So yeah, there's a couple ships over here that you can look at.
I looked over there as I was walking by, and I thought that's where people's ships just parked. You're playing with your life, puppy.
Nope. So this one over here is the other starter ship that I always recommend people to buy because this one actually has a cargo base. But this one is the Constellation Phoenix. This is like if Ford tried to make a luxury vehicle. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as good as the actual luxury ones.
Not gonna lie, I looked up
So,
and
lie.
I got a little scared. I was like, it's not opening. Oh,
It's kind of like a mini airlock. Yeah, this is the bridge.
I've seen
And all of
videos.
the Constellation variants pretty much look the same. So they all kind of look like this, just the paint on the walls is a little different.
I'm having a nerdgasm.
Yeah, this is the starting multi-cruise ship kind of thing. Everything back here is specific to this ship, because the other versions of the Constellation does not look like this.
Oh my god.
You passed by 2 of the bedrooms that have their own little fish tanks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's another one.
Wow, I don't want to leave.
Oh, this isn't even the luxury one, like the luxury ship. This is actually funny because I didn't realize that they did this until later. Over here in one of these seats, hit F and then sit, and listen very closely.
Okay. Oh wow.
It makes the squishy leather sound.
Wow. Yeah. Dude, this ship is something else.
That's hilarious.
I've like seen
So
like
you
the
can-
ship in
that's that.
flight, like in a video. Like in a video.
And then this is a bar, where none of the stuff on the back of the bar works, just like every other ship, because they got to get that bartender thing where where you're supposed to be able to get a glass from him or a beer bottle or whatever, is kind of like the first iteration of being able to like hold items. Because what will eventually happen once they have like full item persistence and being able to actually pick up things and put things down, like individual little objects like this, technically speaking, you could walk into someone's ship like this, grab one of those bottles, and then take it back to your house and then put it on a shelf.
That's awesome.
And it'll stay there. Or if you take that same bottle out of your house and land on some miscellaneous moon and stick it right on the ground, and then leave, and then come back a week later, the bottle will still be there unless someone else picked it up.
I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, you
this thing
shoot a hole in a
can-
wall and it stays there until it's repaired.
Yeah.
That's
This conference table, if you're one of the early people that bought one of these, this can be replaced with a piano. And of course, another fish thingy with a broken version of this ship at the bottom. And that's a person.
Wow. Wait, there's a person in.
And this thing right here will be a hot tub.
That is a person. Wow.
Yeah.
We made a hot tub in here.
They're working on the water physics and how that's going to work in like varying gravity things. Hello. So they've got to work on the water thing first.
Yeah.
This is the captain's room that has kind of like privacy glass. So it's like clear on the inside and then darker on the outside.
Yeah. No fish
And
tank.
then back here,
though. No fish tank. It's kind of sad.
back here is the parasite ship. So on each of the constellations, they all have this parasite ship. It's a little snub nose fighter. Now it doesn't work because they still have to work on how it magically attaches there without blowing up, and detaches without blowing up.
Oh wow, yeah, it's kind
and
of
once
a
they get
major
that-
glitch. Holy shit.
Yeah. So once they get that going, this is a little snub-nosed fighter that you can get into and kind of like protect the ship or go to another ship. You can kind of use it as a shuttle, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
And then if you get the Explorer variant of this ship, it also comes with a Land Rover. Well, there's like a 4-seater plus the little parasite ship.
Now I saw.
On this particular,
I looked up something online and I saw an aircraft carrier of sorts. Is that in the game yet, or is that still concept?
it's concept, and I'm not too sure how well that's out. Because I can already see someone in quantum travel trying to take off on one of the landing pads and just flying past.
Yeah.
Because all the physics in this game work.
Oh wow.
Bitch, you did not just take me down here. I was not ready.
Oh, it's a cargo bay. That's awesome.
Did you come down here? Yeah. So this is it's a little different on this than it is on the other thing, because like on the other ones this cargo thing drops down because it's supposed to be able to hold a rover.
Okay.
Like the other variants have space because it's like cargo and a rover. Oh, it does drop down, does it? Oh, it just turned yellow for me.
Let me get out here.
Whatever. Anyway, like the other ones and this one doesn't come with a rover, so this space can be used for shit, you're going. So this space can be used for either cargo or a rover.
Yep.
This seems extra big though. A lot bigger than it should be.
I like it.
Anyway. So the one that does come with the rover, you can actually put the rover in this thing, and then
That's the hammerhead, right?
you can land on the planet. That is the hammerhead. And as you can see, it is fucking huge.
5 playable guns. 5 manable guns. That's all I know about it. As a beast.
Oh, it's got these right here. There's 4 of these, so there's 2 on each side. these turret thingies. And then there is one on the top, and then one in the back.
Oh, so it's 6.
This thing right
Wow.
Yeah.
6 turrets.
This right here is where the bridge is. And you can see that it is currently 21, almost 21 and a half.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm not going over to you, dude. Go up with your little elevator. We're going to the back.
Oh, yeah.
For Rebel.
I
This
do
is
what I
their
want.
Little tiny cargo for a giant ass fucking ship.
Jesus Christ, that luxury ship has a bigger cargo bay.
But when we go up here, turn left or right.
I saw a dude fly a fighter into this cargo bay and land it.
Now, just walk over to one of these and just stare at it.
They are. I was just looking at
Because
that.
it is eye-candy.
Yeah.
It is very shiny.
Yeah, it is. This ship is sexy. Oh my god, look at this.
It doesn't really have much in it though. Then like you have like this little habitation thing in here in the middle, and then you have like walkways that go around to the different positions. Like here, actually, I think this is an engineering. Yeah, this is an engineering pen.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why.
Lost you.
Okay, that was awesome. That did absolutely nothing. Anyway, but you can basically go around to the different positions, and that's
so cool. My god, this ship is huge.
I think this goes down. I don't want.
I mean, this way.
And then you can go to the bridge. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it seems bigger than it actually is. Like I mean, it's big. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot that.
Oh, it's definitely not luxury, but oh man.
Oh yeah, it's not like. But you can see, it's like a little
Poorhouse.
thing that you can go in. It's good for picking up people when, like, they're saying, "We're gonna put your ship back." No. Open. Go to the bridge.
You're floating. Nice. You got co-pilot, pilot, and then you got one person standing right here.
Which is the actual pilot, because they're the captain telling you to do stuff.
Ah man, dude, this game.
He just T-posed. It said it only gets better. Open door.
So cool today.
Thank you. Alright, so let's shortcut and take where.
So I wasn't on the elevator.
Oh. Okay. Well, you probably want to be on the.
I thought I was.
Apparently not.
Nope.
I see you below me.
It went off without me. I mean, went up without me.
I see you.
There we go. They brought me this time. What's up, buddy?
Alright, let's go over to
Oh,
one
yes, go check out the guns, yeah.
elevator.
Like mine.
Wait, what? Ah.
Oh, I want to be in the gunner seat. Come on, let me put with the guns. Oh, yes, it is. Nice.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my
Because
god.
it turns you around and then pulls you out.
Dude.
God, that looks spastic as shit right now.
Can I open fire right now?
No. Because you have that little bullet with the
Yeah.
circle and the line through it.
I wasn't trying.
I wasn't trying to click, mash. Destroy all the things. Burn it with fire.
I do what I want. Whatever.
I don't know.
Give me back my purse. I don't know you.
T-pose.
Though,
Yeah, and this isn't.
I didn't see what
This
one
isn't
tell me.
even
He's
a
like,
big-
you know what? There's no such thing as a fair fight. Go for the nuts every goddamn time. Roger's arm.
All right. So, I'm not sure how much of this is gonna hurt,
Well, we'll
but
find out. Vitals 59.
no, damn
60.
it. Well, yeah, you'll
That's
see
my
like a little
pulse.
red or yellow thing.
Oh, okay.
Little body. Viewer
Maybe I
did.
should ask this now. Where is my health meter?
That is your health.
Okay. 60 is my health? Or the tank?
Well, no, that's your heart. The tank is the bottom progress thingy, but the left-hand side is where you were injured. And just like in real life, unless you have medical assistance, you don't know how injured you are.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah, real life mechanics.
Okay.
You're not magically, like, psychic. You just kind of have to figure out from the visual cues that you're fucked.
Kind of like in Scum, the screen starts going black and white.
Yeah, but you still have a health meter there. That's the thing.
True. You know,
But in actuality, in real life, you have no idea how fucked you are.
I know it doesn't look really anything like it, but it kind of reminds me of the Milano. Guardians of the
The what?
The Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know why.
Yeah, they just recently reworked the hull on those, and out of the two ships, the brick-looking one that you saw on the inside of that building, that one and this one are the starter ships, but this one was recently worked, so it actually has like a little space for cargo, so you can actually do, I don't know, cargo missions.
Oh, that's the Maverick.
It's the Mustang.
Mustang. Yeah. Okay.
That's the
You said there was a an Avenger out here?
Oh no, there's like I didn't even notice this, and I've been here like a bazillion times, but on this counter there's a little gold adventure. A little statue thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, ship is
Sure,
slick
that's-
as hell.
Notification. Alright, so we showed you already went to the bar. You saw the ship thingy. Showed you the clothes thingy. Clothes and armor. In the future, I believe it's this way. Yeah. In the future, I don't know how far in the Christ can what? Okay, shoot the wall. Tell that wall who's boss.
What? I don't even. I don't even need to. Okay. That's what.
Yeah, I don't. There, you make that wall your bitch. Go for it. Anyway, so this thing here, as you can see up there, is that eventually you'll be able to rent ships for a limited time, and this is where you will do it here. So like if you wanted to go play with mining or something, but you didn't want to actually save up the money to buy one of those prospectors, you could like rent it for a certain.
That guy just shot his
All
brain
right,
in the face.
so he probably did. So, what kind of ship would you like to pull out for our trip to Grim? Big no.
You know what? I think I want to go with the biggest ship you got.
The biggest ship?
Oh yeah.
The biggest ship can't land there.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The biggest ship that can land
Too
there.
big. Okay. Biggest ship that can land there? Oh, apparently I can play with the hammerhead for some reason. I don't own a hammerhead, so I'm not sure what it's doing there. Probably a placeholder for like a loaner ship or something. I have a freelancer 2. Pila? I guess. Take that out. I know that can fit there. Alright, we are going to Hangar 4. Oh, and the super special people, the top hats and monocles, will eventually be able to go over here because there's going to be like a super swanky bar thing.
Nice. Hangar 4 is over here. For some reason, that's the same hangar I get every single time. Today.
Yeah, probably because the other people are like landing.
Yeah. It's like, I know where we're going. Woohoo! I'm useful.
This guy just gave up on life.
Oh, wow. Is that who got shot?
He's just like, I'm tired of waiting. No, they won't shoot a regular people or still.
NPC is executing other NPCs in the middle of the chain. That'd be awesome. Oh, not so much for the NPCs, but
you will see on the if like a pirate ship, a pirate NPC ship comes in and tries to kill or you're battling pirate NPC ship, the Crusader Security, which is basically like the police of the area, come in there, they'll actually fight with you.
Nice.
Against them. They're not very accurate whatsoever, but you know, they're gonna quote unquote fight. NPCs always have. So this is gonna be one of the cousins of the
has a nice ass.
Thanks.
Sexy.
Yeah, that reason why you kind of like stop momentarily is because this is kind of like a mini airlock. There we go. See where it stops right now. That's the airlock.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
The front basically looks like that. So let's turn this puppy on.
So I read that you can board other ships, like in space, and attack them.
Technically, although that's mostly like an old thing. Because I mean, like, you will eventually, but right now, since they started in January, you can't really do that. I mean, you could, in theory, but they used to not have any locks in the ship, so if you were getting to a ship like this, and you were the only one piloting it, or the only one in it, technically speaking, someone could go into your ship after you, and as soon as you get away from the armistice zone, they shoot you in the back of the head and steal your ship.
Oh, wow.
But now they spawn with the locks on, which we didn't have locks. They introduced locks, and then they did that, and so that's not really a problem anymore.
Nice.
Alright, so let's open up the door. Yeah. Are you sitting on the chair? Yeah. Go. I'm not sure how this thing's going to do in it. I tried to do it with my biggest one, and that was not pretty. Fucking forever. Right. And up we go. Why did that?
sexy.
Alright, so where are we? Go that way. Get the most cinematic version. I don't know why it went sideways. This is not a boat. We need to get queued in this snow-ass mofo. Both the landing gears speed.
There you go.
Slowly but sure. Because we basically need the signs that are floating in midair to the left and the right of us. We need to get above that. Because that's like the death level.
Mm-hmm. See, now I'm learning from the master.
Awesome. No fly zone. Now, what's even more interesting is eventually, you see this giant building in front of us. There are landing pads up there.
Oh, no shit. So you'll be able to eventually be able to just land right up there?
I'm not sure. I mean, eventually, because obviously they built them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how to go out to third person view, right?
Yeah, I'm actually watching in third person right now.
So you can see on the front of that it's blinking. The 4 landing pads there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, so like on
And
approach.
then-
Almost like hangars. Oh, maybe when what you were talking about when they add the hangars into the game itself, maybe that's what they might be one of them.
There's also ones. See them up here?
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Is my landing gear up or down?
So they intend
Oh, it was
to
up.
cover this entire planet with cities?
I don't think right away. The next one that's supposed to come up first quarter of next year will be an entire city planet.
Oh, okay. Kind of like
Corsair
yeah.
or whatever it is.
That's what I was thinking.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Coruscant.
Yeah, that's what it's basically going to be like. Alright,
Yeah,
so let's
monkey.
see if we can get the fuck out of here.
Not that it's a
That
bad thing.
bitch needs to go fast.
Ah, sexy. She can take her time.
Yeah, but it's ever.
I like this the orange pinstripes.
Oh, the death level stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are only going 180 meters per second. This thing can do like over 1,000. Actually, no, I think it can only do like... Which is weird. But anyway, we're at 8,800 or 9,000 altitude right now. And we need to get to 100,000.
And that fighter doesn't work?
No. It wouldn't matter anyway because it can't quantum.
That's not one of the
Alright.
Starport.
We are climbing. Well, we are climbing, but we're kind of sideways. Why are we sideways? What the fuck? I think it changed direction on me. Yeah, because now I'm going 15 degrees. I was going 50. You game. Let's see if I can get some afterburners to get this fat ass off the... Now, when you go to the moons and everything, like the other places in the universe, it doesn't have as much gravity. Because it's not a planet. This is the first actual physicalized planet. So it has like an actual atmosphere that and gravity field that you basically have to break free from. See, now we're out of weapon zones, so we can pew pew.
That has got some pretty loud pew-pews.
Mm-hmm. So while this is going to be rate limiting us on how fast we can go, because I've just bumped it up to 275 meters per second, this is going to take a while. So I'm going to take this opportunity to walk my mobile ass to have a cigarette. But because I'm mobile, I can still talk to you.
Works.
That's why I always use my phone.
Patience.
They might complain about the microphone, but the microphone allows me to fucking move.
Mm-hmm. I don't honestly have any problem with it.
I'm like, I sit in front of my computer. I'm supposed to sit in front of my computer for over 8 hours a day. I do not want to be tied to it throughout the day.
No, I hear you. Trust me, I understand.
So
is this is a gunner seat? It is. Doors her.
which seat are you in? On the one to my right?
Behind you. I already got it.
Oh, behind is a turret, I think.
Yeah.
Because the one that we're in the expedition version, so it's like an explorer kind of thing. So it's meant to go to like different places and scan things and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if it's a turret or a scanning station.
Oh yeah, the to your left and right. Yeah, I was in the right one. And it should brought up a menu on like your ship stats. So it might be like a co-pilot navigator.
Each one is different. Because like on the big luxury ship that I have, the 2 seats that are in front of the captain's seat on either side are actually remote turrets. And there's an entire scanning station with two seats in the back. Because the Explorer version of the luxury. The big difference is that I have like lots of cargo and I can fit a rover on there and have the scanning stations versus a staircase and some plant.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the scanning station and all the other shiny stuff.
Story. Then again, I like to have both. You know.
Well, I'm just
one
not
for work,
interested.
one for play.
Like if I had more,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with it. But like replacing it with just like all that extra stuff, like the scanning station has got like this giant hologram globe and stuff where you'll see where all the ships are around you and everything. And a giant place that you can put a rover. I'd rather have that than plants and a staircase. Call me crazy.
Nah.
All
What's
right.
wrong with that?
Did we break out of atmosphere? No, we're only halfway there. Can we increase speed
Fucking
a little?
hands are killing me today. Fucking, they diagnosed me with rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, related to Gulf War syndrome. Almost.
How the fuck does Gulf War syndrome
It's
affect your joints?
well, it's is brought on by Gulf War syndrome. How that is correlated, I don't know. Pardon me.
I don't know either, because I didn't go to school for computers at all. I have no college degrees, no certificates. I went to school for medicine.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. Yeah, I don't get how that's correlated whatsoever.
That's
That makes no sense. But whatever.
it's something to do with the shit that's in the burn pits that we're breathing in over there. Fucking.
Yeah, there's no lungs in your joints. That's kind of like fucking.
Well, fibromyalgia is
smoking.
more than just your joints. It's in your muscles, your bones. It's agony. Lots.
Okay, we're finally breaking 700. Finally, it's like slowly going up. But on the bright side, we're at 89,000, whatever unit that is. Didn't say meters or anything, and I'm guessing it's meters because God forbid they do feet.
Well, in the military, we use
Damn.
meters.
Oh, we're about to break it. And we have just broken the atmosphere.
Nice.
Thank God.
Yeah, it wasn't
So
let me
now
into
we
the
are
truck.
going
Sure.
985 meters per second. Perfect. All right. Now I can pull up my little map. And we can find... Where is that? Delum. Want to go to yellow. Bring that up. Set route. I think that's a little off. Whatever. Okay, so slow this bitch down. Spool up the drive. And there it is. Look at the sun. It is shiny. Alright, into quantum travel we go. Where are you at right now?
Over.
Oh. Standing there like a creeper, what the fuck?
I was getting ready. I was
Yeah.
going to sit down, and
So-
then we jumped into quantum drive, and it did that little animation where it pulled from third person, so it looks so cool.
It does the pinch.
Yeah, little pinch.
So eventually, all of these little like cupboard kind of things that you see here, they're going to house components like shield generators and jump drives and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, this is a shield generator right here, and they'll actually be physical components
And
that you can actually work on and repair, and you know, if you get shot, take out your power and you have to fix the power stuff. Here are like little locker thingies which you will eventually be able to put your clothes in. So like what you're wearing now, so you can wear like regular stuff or your spacesuit and switch it back and forth.
yeah,
That is a bathroom.
all in one shower, toilet.
And you actually will be able to go to the bathroom. It's basically going to have light survival.
Not
and
as
this is a gun rack.
hardcore as say Scum.
No. It's going to be like every once in a while
Yeah.
to do it. These are beds, you can actually log out in them. So, eventually, you'll be able to log out in those things, be able to, you log back in. Like if you're the last one in the ship, you can log out of it, and then your ship will despawn afterwards, and then when you come back into the game,
You'll still be in that
you will wake up in the
exact spot.
where you were. Yep.
Nice.
Where did you go?
Over here, my little.
Oh, that putting it at your feet, so weird look.
Yeah.
Well, also docking colors that they will figure out eventually.
The way to get on that.
Oh, you never have enough. And you can see the cargo bay down there. See how I was talking about how it's like a little bit more accessible and that entire thing drops down?
Yeah.
So you can actually like put and stuff like that on there. And then of course you have the snub nose back there. Just like the other one. And like I said, eventually those things will work. You can spawn them separately like as like regular ships.
Yeah, I saw one parked at the spaceport earlier today. Was it they are not as
far away. Hey, we're halfway. Dude, I don't care about your stupid comments.
Dude.
It's not even my video. I think it just stopped my map thing, so I can't even see where we are anymore. Thank you, random person on the internet. Yeah, don't drop that. Also, if you missed it, over here, you have the seating area. It's like L-shaped couch thing.
Oh wow, I did miss that. Oh, it's because the
There's
loading.
another thing that you probably missed too, because there's a table
Is that a
that
glass
for some
bar?
reason you can see outside. You're not supposed to see outside. That's new.
Oh, new.
Well, I mean, I guess you could see outside, but I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
You have a glass bottom ship.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to work.
That's what everybody needs.
Alright. Let's see if I can see where we are again.
Yeah, for some reason, won't let me access the upper turret or the lower turret. It's weird.
I don't know. Alright, looks like we're about 2/3 of the way, I think. I'm probably gonna have to sit back in the captain.
Oh, okay. What do you want? My dog just nudged my arm with his head. I almost knocked over my drink.
That's normal.
Yeah. What do you want? Mr. Tailwagger.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, we're about
System check.
3/4 of the way.
Alright, let me sit down. I think he needs to go potty.
We still have to do like a couple more, so.
Alright, I'll do that now real quick. I'm messing with Discord.
Surprisingly, I have no messages on Discord. Did everybody die? Because that, like, never happens.
What am I looking at? Screenshot you sent me.
A big TV screen? Oh. I'm like, it looks like you're looking at a big screen.
Elevator shaft.
I was down at the floor when you were up in the hab still.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I was looking up to where your little marker was.
Alright.
How far we are now? Almost to Crusader.
Kind of sad when you think about it. That in our lifetime, we will never be able to actually do this.
Yeah. Oh, you can see Crusader. We're about to drop out.
Got in third person.
And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, maybe 1.5.
There we go.
Alright, and I can see a ship. Alright, so let's bring down that. Bring up the drive. To wait for the cooldown. Come on, cooldown. Alright, jump to an orbital marker. So we're going to do a little mini jump.
Just watched that from third person, and that was... Wow, that was beautiful.
Oh, it gets better. Alright, next marker is, I believe, Selen. Or yellow. I don't know what that red thing. And you'll like when we jump out of quantum. This is going to be a little quicker than going across the solar system.
Oh, okay, calm down.
And we're here.
Look at that asteroid, oh, that's sexy.
Mm-hmm. And it's about to get a little scary.
I ain't scared. Right now.
Because you see that entire asteroid belt?
Are we gonna skim it?
Or no, we're going directly to it.
Okay, there you go. Okay, come on. The campground next door,
Here's where it's going to be interesting.
and the noise made my my big dog kind of scared to go outside by herself at night sometimes. So I'm like, okay, Princess, okay. I step outside with her, and then she goes out. And I hop my cold ass back in. Okay, you were not joking about going in. And now the pit bulls
You
decide
know,
to
I've
go
never
ballistic.
landed. I never landed one of these things here. So this will be interesting.
Okay, give me a squeaky. Give me a squeaky. It's not professional. Don't give me that look. You are embarrassing yourself on YouTube, mister. Don't talk back to me. You don't shoot.
All
You're
right.
not cute. You want a pit bull?
No. There we go. Menu. Comms. And Green Imperial Landing.
He's turning 3 on Saturday.
There we go.
So you're gonna land on this asteroid?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a station in there?
Hello, and welcome to Green.
Oh yeah, the park station, yeah.
Yeah. This is my favorite place because it's the most well done one. I love it.
It's badass looking. Are you doing an auto land?
Yeah, eventually. There we go. Now I'll win. And just like look around. Because I love the color scheme and everything here. And like the attention to detail is the coolest. Alrighty, so we are here. I do not want to power off. I want that.
I guess if that's what I'm just ready to finish.
Engine off. There we go.
Engines are off.
So that way our stuff doesn't float away. Ah, that sexy 60 FPS.
Okay, seriously, you gotta stop, man. I love you.
Oh no. Shiny.
girl, princess. That's what I'm talking about. All business. Your mom's here. All right.
You still have your helmet light on.
I don't know what you're talking about. That'd be a total noob move. Shut off!
Alright. Off to the mini airlock. I actually wish they kind of had like these on all the... Alright. You back up. And we are going this way.
Go to customs. Alright, you two.
There is no custom. The pirate thing. You just walk in.